Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we've got confirmation that there is a $4,000 electric vehicle credit loophole. No income limits, no pricing limits. Here is how it actually works. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics, but before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you want to save thousands off of your Tesla purchase, we created a guide, step-by-step, 17 steps, a checklist, so to speak, down below in the description. And if you use promo code YouTube, you can actually save 40% off for the first 50 people that purchase the list. We also have a giveaway that's running on the channel right now. And so if you want to win one of 3 Tesla robots that I'm shipping to you all, definitely check it out. Link down below in the description, and I'll paste it right there. It's a Gleam link that we're working with. And today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your data, online privacy, much more, but more on that later. So we've got a loophole, confirmation of a loophole of how you can get a $4,000 EV credit on a Tesla vehicle. Tesla has recently introduced this. Here is how it actually works. And of course, this is for the used Tesla vehicles, because if you didn't know, there is a $4,000 used EV tax credit, and it's really strict. Like, you have to make under 75K as a single earner, 150K as a married couple, and on top of that, you have to purchase from a dealership, and on top of that, you have to purchase a vehicle that's under $25,000. But Tesla actually recently released used leases with massive incentives, $3,500 for a 12-month lease and $4,500 for a 24-month lease. And as you know on the channel, there is a loophole on the new side. Like, if you're buying a brand new Tesla and you don't qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit, you can actually lease it and get the $7,500. Like, if you make too much money, or if there's other things like that, you can actually lease it, then do a lease buyout. There are some extra fees and you lose about $1,000, but still, hey, $6,500 is still better than zero. And of course, if you're looking to be ordering a Tesla, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already getting full self-driving, then using our Tesla referral code does support the channel. And so Tesla released incentives on the used leasing side, and they did 2 things with this that we actually noticed. So the first one is that they added it's $3,500 or $4,500 on random vehicles, and it's actually in California, Florida, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, and Texas already. It launched with just 2 states, and they're already at 5 to 6 states, so they're probably trying to ramp this up, because if you're trying to get the $4,000 used EV tax credit right now, you have to make under 75K or 150K, and the vehicle has to be under $25,000. But if you look at this, anybody can actually lease a Tesla used vehicle, and anybody, you don't have to be under those income limits, and also the price of the vehicle doesn't have to be under $25,000. So you can actually lease it, then buy it out immediately. You won't get the full $4,500 if you do a 24-month lease. There are some fees, like an acquisition fee, $695, a disposition fee, $350. It's like $1,000 give or take, but still, hey, $4,500 or zero, or $3,500 or zero is still much better, I would say, at the end of the day. And what I also realized is that this incentive is working on vehicles that are above the $25,000 price limit as well, because usually when you get the used side, you do have to have be under a $25,000. But this one that actually works for a lease, you can see that the Model Y is $28,500. So why this is a big loophole? Essentially, no income limit, and the retail price can be above $25,000. And really cool to see that we already have confirmation as well of a lease buyout that actually worked out and everything. So really cool to see. Shout out to Robel for sending us all these different screenshots. You can see he actually leased one. He did a used lease, and immediately he already had a lease buyout with all the different fees and all the different discounts already applied that he could use to buy out his lease and get that nice $4,500 or really $3,500 discount. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Very cool to see this. And so if you're looking at a used Tesla, this might be worthwhile for if you to go down this path. If you don't qualify qualify for that $3,000 to $4,000 used EV tax credit. If you're looking to buy new, your time is pretty much running out at this point. In terms of deliveries and everything, Model 3s and Model Ys are all showing like a September 2020 time frame. So you could be gambling at this point. My recommendation is I would just go to the new inventory side like this and just see if there's any Model Ys that pop up. You do have to be flexible. Like I've said that in the past, like you can wait all the way till the end of September, but you have to be flexible with what you're looking to get in terms of colors, interior colors, whichever. If you're not, then I mean you run the risk, but you know Tesla could release some guidelines with the $7,500 federal tax credit and everything. And one thing is for sure, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already buying full self-driving, then using our Tesla referral code down below does support the channel as well. And in other Tesla news, Model Y performance pricing has been released in another market. And what's interesting with this is you can see how the conversion is of the pricing. You can see in Australia it's $58,350, and in New Zealand it's $59,000. So, and that's why I think, like I've been predicting for a bit now, Model Y performance, if it comes out in the US, or when it comes out in the US, maybe we get a release this month, I think it's going to be in that $57,000 to $59,000 price point. Maybe we get the $7,500, maybe we don't. But the one thing that's also interesting with this is that deliveries begin December of 2025 as well. And so very interesting to see. Let us know what your thoughts on. Let us know what you're thinking. I know a lot of you want the best deal on a Tesla and want to get that maximum discount, but don't forget about your current vehicle as well and where you're selling it. One of our viewers actually gave givemethevin.com down below in the description a shot at buying their vehicle that they were trading in, and they got $3,000 more than what Tesla actually gave them. So you might as well give them a shot. Fill out the form down below in the description, get your maximum value, and see what offer you can get on the current vehicle that you're selling or trading. So definitely check out link down below in the description. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. This is a pretty big loophole for the used side, especially if you make too much money, you're over the income limits, or even some of these vehicles, like their 30K Model Y performances. Those are not necessarily under that $25,000 threshold at all. And so certainly this could be a great positioning for it if you're looking to get into one.
If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.
Thanks to that, everyone. And we do have a giveaway on the channel right now. So if you want to win one of 3 Tesla robot giveaways, this is that link right there. Put it in the live stream chat. We're shipping 3 of these to 3 lucky winners, free. It's a giveaway, free to enter. Multiple entries are allowed within the Gleam partner site that we're working with. And so definitely check it out if you're interested in trying to get into one. Let's see you drop by. Tesla 54, thanks for coming in. Blueberry, great to see you. Des Electric, thanks for coming in. Marcus, great to see you as well. Brian, thanks for coming in. Thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. Tesla 54, I pick up this car Sunday. Hopefully it's cosmetically in great shape as well as a prior lease. I'll find out Sunday. Yeah, 100% for sure. I'm thinking about keeping the stock wheels all year, but probably go to new tires all around, as I'm sure they'll have to be replaced. They haven't replaced them yet. Yeah, they probably will. Usually like stock tires last anywhere from like 30 to 50,000 miles. If it's a performance, maybe even lower. I've seen some people only get away with like 20,000 miles. So it could be tough. Yeah, there's the dog. Everyone hit the like button. Yeah, Shiro's right here, and yeah, we're getting close to dinner time, so he might start yapping a little bit. Marcus, do we think it's wise to purchase a Cybertruck now or wait for a newer model coming soon? I don't know if Tesla is going to invest any more money in trying to refresh it. I think they're going to leave it as is. If anything, I mean, you all saw that Cyber SUV that was in the background of the video. They're probably using their efforts to try and release that, because maybe if they've already built this line with the stamping of all the metal, they probably will release that instead of trying to make the Cybertruck better in terms of there's no unless there's like, if you notice with Tesla, if you take a look at the ecosphere of Tesla, like if we zoom out, like we've got Model 3, Model Y, S, X, and now Cybertruck. And so if you look at it, what vehicle is getting the most improvements and upgrades? Of course, besides Cybertruck, it's really the Model Y. And that's because look at the sales volume of the Model Y. It sells the most. And so in Tesla's viewpoint, they're only going to make a vehicle better if it has a lot of sales. And so if the Cybertruck, it's a great vehicle. Don't get me wrong. I love our Cybertruck. We're on our second one. I think like a Cybertruck is very handy, but in terms of if them making a ton of improvements, I don't really think so. Brian, hey Dennis, thanks for coming in. Any suggestions on better deals on the tax Tesla after the federal tax credit ends? I don't plan on buying until the end of the year. It's going to be tough, Brian. I think we need to wait and see what will happen with Tesla and what type of incentives they'll roll out. I mean, we already got a little bit of a preview of that, and I was trying to talk about that yesterday a little bit. And so what we saw yesterday was that prices went up. So prices are going up for the Model 3 and the Model Y, going about $50 to $80, all the way up to like Model Y getting a $480 payment. And if you think about it, they put a date on this, September 21st. You have to get your orders in before that, where the payments are going up. So of course, if you're looking to do that, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. But if you think about this, why are they putting an end date of September 21st? Is probably because two things. If you order by September 20th, they're probably not going to be able to deliver your vehicle by the end of the month. I mean, more than likely they can't deliver your vehicle if it's that late anyway. And on top of that, they're using 7,500 of the tax credit on a lease to get to those low payments. And so if you are going past that, they can't necessarily promise that they'll get the 7,500 from, of course, the government for you to be applied to the lease. And so that's why they're putting an end date of September 21st, because they want you to get your order in ASAP so that they have enough time to get that money for you to get you the low lease payment and everything. In this next topic, the new Model YL surprisingly is got a lot of cool features, but one thing though is that it is more efficient than a Model 3 all-wheel drive. Somehow this vehicle, even though it's bigger, it's got more seats, third row, 6-seater and everything, people are testing it in China and it is more efficient than a Model 3 all-wheel drive. Quote, Chinese owners tested the Model YL at highway range, 75 miles an hour, 14 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, like 60 miles, average energy consumption, even lower than a Model 3 all-wheel drive. Tesla somehow has made the Model YL, the bigger vehicle, the third row and everything, more efficient than a all-wheel drive Model 3 smaller vehicle. And so really interesting to see this. Of course, we'll need to wait if this vehicle, once it comes out in like the US, for more tests and everything. I can't wait to see like out of spec doing like a range test on it. But still very cool to see that they've somehow made it more efficient, even though it is a bigger mass vehicle at the end of the day. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. IT Daddy, thanks for coming in. Southeast Florida still has plenty of Model Ys in inventory. My Model Y license plate holes had to be drilled to get a plate on without falling off. Found this out the hard way, nice, at West Palm Tesla store. That's interesting that Southeast Florida still has Model Ys. Like when we take a look at ours, completely zero. So, I mean, yeah, I guess if you're in the Florida area, run in, try and get a Model Y ASAP. Seawall, thanks for coming in. Does your full self-driving half of deal work in combination with the 0% offer on the Cybertruck? Yes, it actually does. Send me a DM on Instagram so we can point you in the right direction and get you set up. Adelina, is it better to lease or finance a Model Y? Depends on you as a person. Whether if you want the lowest monthly payment, then of course leasing is, but you have to be someone that doesn't own vehicles too long. MMA, thanks for coming in. TJ, thanks for coming in as well. Thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. And also happy Friday as well. In this next topic, you can get this insane electric vehicle deal for that has an MSRP of almost $80,000 for $679 a month, taxes included. The EV race, the end of the 7,500 race is coming to an end here, and automakers are definitely trying to get as many electric vehicles as they can out onto the road. And take a look at this deal. Rigo, our friend, a broker in actually Los Angeles, sent us this deal, $679 a month for a $76,000 BMW i5 M Sport electric lease. Very cool to see some of these vehicles get to some lower payments, because I mean, you cannot touch this with a Model S. Model S is going to be like, I was taking a look at like $1,500 to $1,800 a month. So you can't tell me that a Model S is 3x the value of a BMW i5 electric vehicle for sure. If you're interested in this deal, our friend Richard at LL Motors, there's his Instagram right here. It's also down below in the live stream. I'll paste right here. You can DM him the dentist deal to get you set up. He's got plenty of electric vehicle deals out there. He also sent me this one, an i7, a flagship 7 Series. Maybe this one is more 7 Series, 115K MSRP, 3K down, $1,095 a month, including tax. Now, these deals are California, Los Angeles specific, and so if you're in the local area, I would definitely recommend sending Rigo or Richard a DM so you can take a look at it. Another BMW interesting news, take a look at this design for an electric vehicle. I mean, the stats are very promising and people are actually raving about the stacks, but I mean, I don't know if I can get past the front grille look with this. I mean, from the side, like if we cover the face, I think it looks fantastic in terms of the lines and everything. But and then look at this interior, this side screen angle with, oh, well, look at these 3 screens in the front area like that. I mean, you got to give it to luxury OEM, German luxuries. They actually are pushing it in terms of the different stats and different things and everything. But Kyle Connor of Out of Spec actually raved about this thing. Around 60K US gets you a 108.7 kilowatt hour usable battery. Huge for this segment. To give you guys frame of reference, a Model Y is like 70 to 80 kilowatts, and so you're getting what, 20-30% more with this. 400 kilowatt charging. That's pretty crazy to see because Model Y can only go 250. 400 miles of EPA range, and a rear bias, what seems to be a nice tech and interior package for sure. But really cool to see. You can see some of the stats. 230 miles of range added in 10 minutes. And so, you know, I don't know if I would ever drive something like this because of the front of it, but still, stats can't lie in terms of range, charging speed, and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Any hints for Canada, Jordan? No idea, actually. Captain, I don't know in your area, but in our area, the solar companies are extremely busy because of the 30% tax credit. Didn't know if you have been trying to find a decent solar company in our area. Haven't found a good one. Didn't know what solar company you would recommend. Yeah, it's been pretty tough. In terms of solar in our area, I have a recommendation. And I think someone DM'd me. I totally forgot to respond to you. But in our area, it's OC Solar. They did work on our house. I think they have a dentist deal as well. You can ask them to tell them that Dennis referred you. Yeah, they're all pretty busy because that 30% solar credit is a fantastic deal. Like especially because like it's uncapped and really it goes all the way. If you can't use it in 1 year, it goes to the next one and all of that, and so it takes it off your taxes. In other news, Supercharger access, Audi and Porsche got access today, and so if you start to see some of those at Tesla Superchargers, now you know why they are there. And it's kind of funny sometimes to like roll up to a Supercharger and see the different vehicles that are there because it's not always the same in terms of plugging it in and everything. In this next topic, now you can buy your own Tesla Supercharger. Superchargers are being opened up. Max from Tesla posted this. We're also now selling Superchargers fully managed by Tesla. Our goal is to accelerate charging ubiquity by making the best charging tech available for any business. Very cool to see. There's a whole write-up here in which you can take a look at all the different things that are with it and how like you can essentially plug and play and maybe even share some revenue or whichever. Actually, we have a friend that runs a company. I forgot to pull it up, but you can actually get you can actually get a free charger installed at your place of work commercial only. And I think the minimum is 3 for the level 2 chargers, but I'm not sure about the Supercharger. But I did ask him, and he says yes, they can also do them as well. So if you're interested, they do have a dentist deal in which they'll basically install the chargers for free at your commercial place of work. You can send them a DM, charge lane. You can hit up Guy and tell them, of course, Dennis sent you and you want the dentist deal as well. But still, really cool to see that you can do some Superchargers installed in your area. And now it makes me wonder, like, should I figure out a place to, I mean, it'd be cool to have like a hangout place with Superchargers and everything.
Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the Superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks, everyone. TJ, where is the best deal to find on a Cyberbeast? Well, Tesla inventory, or message a Tesla rep, go into the store, get their text, phone number, centralized thing, and then just ask them what's the best deal. And it is interesting. I've been getting some screenshots. People are sending it to me that Cybertruck seems to be getting bigger discounts, but then also some of them have bigger miles. The biggest thing with me that's just not penciling with me, or the math is not mathing. Like, let's take a look at this one and we'll just briefly talk about this. So we see a Cybertruck right here. It's got a $5,000 discount, and of course it does have 4,744 miles. But what's interesting with this is that if you take a look at the lease, it's only $662. Now, and then when I say only, the advertised lease, it's $699. So you're telling me that a vehicle that has a $5,000 discount is only $30 less, same structure, everything, than a brand new Cybertruck lease? Something is really weird with here in terms of the math, and the math definitely isn't mathing. So I would stay very cautious. Like, I would think like some of these that have big discounts, it also should lease a lot less in terms of the payment, but only $30 for $5,000. It just doesn't make any sort of sense to me. And that's it. And maybe the calculator is messed up on the website, and after you place your deposit, like the real number should show. But the rule of thumb usually is every $1,000 of down payment or discount, it should affect the monthly payment about $20 to $30. And so that should be a $500 a month lease for a Cybertruck. And so it's really interesting to see that. Real, y'all pray I get my title from the DMV so I can get my car before the 30th. Nice. Okay. Jeep Life, thanks for coming in. What do you think we'll get, the YL or the affordable Y? Maybe quarter 4. And did you see the Cyber SUV? Yes, I did. Can't wait to see if it actually comes out. You work from home. They need to install one here. Yeah, someone tagged like Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast in a video said like this, he has like 3 Teslas and he rotates through them because they charge so slow. Well, now Mr. Beast could get his own Supercharger if he really wants one. Adelina, are there any dentist deals on home charger installs? Yes, if you're in the Los Angeles area, California, Southern California, Riverside, or whichever, I would hit up my friend Mario at Smart Plug EV. And there's really 3 reasons why I like Mario. Number 1, he's Tesla authorized, so you get 4-year warranty on a Tesla charger. He's well priced, and he's super well versed in local incentives, like getting $1,000 for your wall charger or $4,000 for your panel at your house that one of the local utilities have. So I would definitely send him a DM on Instagram, the phone number right here, or the website, or link down below, and ask for the dentist deal so that he can hook you up as well. In other news, if you're looking for a Tesla wall connector, like this one right here, the one from Tesla, if you're looking for this, I can get you one for $385 ship. So send me a DM on Instagram. It's brand new from Tesla and everything, so that we can get you pointed in the right direction for that. I noticed on my Tesla app that my Model Y goes to sleep. I didn't know my EV was like a bear and goes into hibernation. Yeah, and now there's gonna be low power mode as well. So it'll be interesting to see when that comes out. Rick, legit though, I asked my apartment landlord about getting a few installed since there are 4 Teslas here, and all I got was a bunch of FUD. Yeah, I can't imagine a supercharger install is cheap. I think there was like some sort of government document leaked. I think it's like 50,000 per supercharger or something like that. And so you have to have some massive ROI if you're looking to get that done. In this next topic, so Elon's $1 trillion or $1 trillion pay package was announced, and one thing that was pretty interesting in regards to that was released regarding full self-driving, and this relates to you and me because if you take a look at it, the document that was posted kind of suggests that full self-driving will be subscription based only, or subscription based in the future. Because if you take a look at it, here are all the different pay things that he has to hit to get the trillions on trillions on trillions of dollars. But you can see line number 2, 10 billion active full self-driving subscriptions, not full self-driving activations or license or whatever, full self-driving subscriptions. And really that's it. And maybe they're using subscriptions as a way to kind of talk about people that own a full self-driving vehicle or whichever, but still 10 million full self-driving subscription is put onto this document. And so, quote, this kind of suggests that full self-driving will be subscription based in the future. 10 million users at $99 a month would generate $990 million in recurring revenue per month. And so, yes, right now we may be able to buy full self-driving on your vehicle, on your brand new Tesla, whatever, but maybe Tesla could be moving to subscription only in the near or future for Tesla vehicles as well. So very interesting tidbit from this. And of course, if you are looking to get full self-driving, you want to get half off and you have a pending delivery, send me a DM on Instagram so we can put you and point you in the right direction with it as well. But I would imagine that full self-driving will get better and better as like robotaxi and everything starts to improve. So it could get into a very interesting time frame in the near future. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Well, one thing's for sure, if you're buying a new Tesla, it does not come with this. And that's a set of all-weather floor mats. My favorite set so far right now is a set by 3W Liners. And I've tried all the different floor mats that are out there. 3D Mats USA, Tasmanian, and a bunch of Amazon ones. And by far, these are going to be my favorite set. I've got them in our Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and also Cybertruck as well. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, not only will you save 25% off and get a set under $100, you'll support the channel as well. So definitely check out our partner 3W Liner floor mats down below in the description, and let's get on to the next topic.